You know, when you look at the DLC list coming to Tekken 8, you just realize what the fuck is going on. One of the characters from Baki is going to be in it, and it's not Baki himself. It's a guy named Yujiro Hanma. Like, why not? Why not the main guy? Though I'm glad Roger Jr. is back. You just have Rock Lee in there.
Yeah, baby.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Black Blaze Gaming. We have another daily indoctrination broadcast here from the Council of Cognitive Control.
You're in it.
We are in it, and so.
What?
Ain't that a mood?
God damn it!
What happened now?
Payday crashed.
Oh. Well,
I should have known. I should have known because I had to reinstall my fucking graphics driver twice again. Oh, this is not. Today's not going so good so far. You know what I mean?
it's definitely been a bit of a rough start.
Yeah, like we gotta have a quick funeral, a little memorial. This water bottle that you've all seen me use since I first started streaming will no longer be on stream because, as you can see, it's fucking broken. So so it's done. It's dead. That was part of my day. And then I try to get stream stuff going, and everything broke. Like OBS crashed on launch, wouldn't close. I had to go in and Task Manager, dig through things and try to kill process trees and shit like that until it finally fucking closed, so I could restart it, only to find out that it wouldn't start the stream because there were too many instances of NVIDIA stuff open. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Just fucking start the stream. And then I had to reinstall my fucking drivers. Oh, God. It's bullshit is what it is. It's fucking bullshit.
It is bullshit.
And as such, vodka.
Ah,
So.
lucky you. Obviously no news about Epstein stuff yet.
Nope. But there was a pretty big announcement in the games industry today.
What?
And the discourse around it is really goofy because people are so surprised. Unreal Engine 6 was announced. They did a Rocket
like it
League
actually has a
trailer.
release date.
No.
Oh.
No. But it was announced that the Unreal Engine 6 is coming.
I thought it already was announced.
No.
Oh. What am I... Was it Unreal Engine 5 I'm thinking of?
That was back in like 2020.
Okay. Okay. My times are not good.
Yeah, no, Unreal Engine 6 was announced, and people were like, "What? Why is there an Unreal Engine 6 coming out? Like, we haven't even delivered on the promises from Unreal Engine 5." And I'm like, okay, that's kind of a fair point, because, yeah, Unreal Engine 5 we've not really seen a game come out of 5 yet that really, like, fully utilizes the capabilities of the engine while also not, being so poorly optimized as to be practically unplayable. But the thing is that a lot of the tech that was, that Unreal Engine 5 was sort of advertised on was like in beta. And it has been in beta pretty much this whole time. A lot of it. Not all of it, but a lot of it. Like, Lumen is the only thing that's got, like, pretty much full release, I think. I think Lumen was full release, like, fully, feature complete and all. But, like, Nanite, pretty much still experimental beta tech. All the add-ons to Nanite that we've had since 5 came out, all fucking beta. Or experimental branch. Megalights, which to be fair, Unreal Engine 5 was not advertised with. Megalights is still an experimental feature. Or beta feature. So...
I got you a Gunnar here, Salvo.
Okay.
So to me it's not surprising... It's all good. To me it's not surprising that Unreal Engine 6 has been announced. I figured it'd be sooner rather than later. Like, this timing makes perfect sense to me. Just because I feel like, I think the tech is finally at a point where they can deliver on some of the promises of Unreal Engine 5. I just hope they don't start promising some crazy AI shit. That's the problem. That's what I'm worried about.
I mean, that would be the worst.
Yeah. I also hope they don't change their fucking stupid EULA in some way, their terms of service, to like totally fuck the user even harder than they already do.
Yeah, that would be fucking awful. And sadly, well, because like I don't know how ethical like Unreal Engine is or isn't. Like I just don't know much about like their practices, so I don't know if it is something that they would do. I just worry with people that it just would happen, just because big company can do what they want.
Would you like a brief history of Unreal Engine's track record?
Sure.
Well, it's Epic Games, run by Tim Sweeney, so of course that's just not a good start.
Okay, well, as enough said. No, continue. Sorry, continue.
But they, when you use Unreal Engine, you are agreeing to not use discriminatory terms like blacklist, whitelist, master, slave.
Right.
Yeah, there's a bunch of that stuff you're not allowed to do in your code. And you also, I believe you have to give 10% of all proceeds, like all like revenue for your game to Epic.
Ew.
Yep. Now, I don't know if the exclusivity deals that people have signed make it so that they don't have to give perpetual 10% proceeds to Unreal. Or not, but like, what I do know is that signing an exclusivity deal with Epic Games, even if it's only for a year or 6 months or 3 months, it doesn't really matter. It basically guarantees that your game will not perform well. Like that's you are reducing your projected sales. Like it's just not going to happen. The only way, in my opinion, to get around the issue of the exclusivity deal is if you release an early access and you're allowed to keep the early access as exclusive to Epic, but then the full release you can do on multiple platforms. That would circumvent it because then people only really pay attention to a lot of people only pay attention to full releases anyways, like awards shows, for example.
Yeah, I for some reason, I don't know why, I thought it was a different, I thought it was like Blender that was like unable to use blacklist or whitelist, but it was definitely Unreal.
No, yeah, Blender is fine. Because Blender, like Blender programming, you do whatever you want. It's all open source, right? They can't stop you. They can't do shit. It's open source, it's free to the public, you can do anything with it. I saw this really great post online today of this guy saying that he finally decided to pick up and learn Blender after years of using Autodesk Maya. And he's like, and his first impressions are, Blender is cheating. He's like, do you guys realize how fucking hard it is to do some of this stuff in Maya, and it's so easy to do in Blender? And I'm like, yeah, I mean, I've used Maya a bit. Maya's tough. I will say, though, that Maya is more powerful. It just is. It's got access. I think it's got Arnold. The Arnold renderer. I might be wrong about that. Or RenderMan? I think it's RenderMan that has. Great rendering. It's just a great renderer. And it also has, like, way better sim. Like, its simulations are incredible. And well optimized. But yeah, Blender's real nice. Real nice. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. What the fuck? Why is it taking so long? Why is it taking so long? There's everybody? Why am I just fucking... Why is it just surrounded? Like, what the fuck?
Like, 2 loads of people, because, like, I was, a door over there, and I was running around, and, like, right as I did, like, 20 people just were hanging out.
I was getting punched back and forth. Like, fuck off, these stupid things.
I hear Cloaker. Where are you? Where are you?
Nope.
There you are.
That door.
Oh, it's okay. Are they chasing me?
Yeah, he didn't know where he was going. He ran into a railing and got caught.
Mm-hmm. Did we talk on stream yesterday about the fucking Hassan Piker subpoenas, or was that off stream?
I don't
That
believe
was
so.
off stream.
Yeah, so he got subpoenaed for his convoy in Cuba.
Yep.
Which is like,
Yes.
I mean, it's
Found it.
kind of odd. Just
I fucking fell.
I just don't think there's anything like. I don't think there's anything to glean from it.
yeah, well, because like he's radical, yeah, but like if going to Cuba is legal now, why does it matter?
Because I believe it was done under the guise to support the suffering people of Cuba, even though half of them were setting up EDM concerts that caused blackouts at hospitals.
Jesus.
That was the other thing that no one talked about, was that they had concerts there. There were,
That's
there were
horrible.
performances that basically fucked up the whole electrical grid, because as of right now, they were out of oil. Back then, they were literally running out.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that I didn't know. So
Yeah,
maybe there is
that's
something to
fucked.
glean from that. Yeah, so I guess that's happening. There was also there was a shooting at the White House. Someone
Yeah.
shot 30 times towards the White House. I don't know if anyone was injured. I haven't really heard a follow-up on it yet. I will say that the image released of the supposed perpetrator feels fake. Not that I don't think it's AI generated or anything like that, but it just feels like it's not. Something feels weird.
It's so on the nose, It's so on the nose.
Yeah.
Because it's
Feels like a
clearly
psyop.
yeah, well, because it's clearly a masculine-looking person wearing a short skirt and fishnets with a fucking internet princess shirt.
Like a fucking
their arm is
like
up.
halter top or whatever, right?
Yeah, it was like a I think it's a halter top, the one where it's like it's backless, but then it has two ties. It's like a bikini top kind of thing where it ties around the
or
neck.
something. Or something like that. It was either that or it's like a spaghetti strap type thing.
Yeah, and they're holding like I don't know what type of gun it was, AK-47, AR-15, one of those kinds of like.
That looked like an AK platform. I had to look at it again, but it looked like an AK platform because I thought it had a curved mag.
Yeah. But it's just so goofy to me because it's like I have to look up like internet princess pink halter top and see where it's from, because like I've never, I don't know. I saw that and immediately I hated to say it, but I was like, this feels fake. And I hate having to have that doubt in everything I see now. Because like a big thing too is like this person looked like they were, if they were trans or non-binary, they were very new to it. Like, if this person was like a trans person, why did they not shave their pits? I feel like having super hairy pits is a very masculine thing.
But
like,
people are trying to reclaim that and say that that not shaving your pits is appealing to the male gaze, and you shouldn't do that.
Yeah, but I mean, I go through phases where I don't shave my pits, but it's not even about like me preferring it over it. I prefer having perfectly shaved armpits, but the thing is, I hate the sensation of hair growing back in and being pokey. And when it's long, it's the same thing with my like leg hair. Like you let it grow out, and it's like, if it's like long, you don't notice it. But if it's like short and just growing back in, it's like you feel itchy. It's so weird. But it's just the picture looked very fake to me, and I hate saying that because it makes me sound so fucking like
Black pill.
Yeah.
Not really black pill, but like basically is.
Just completely paranoid.
Yeah. Well, what are the odds that people who've been crying psyop and false flag for years would do psyops and false flags?
Yeah, but just trying to, I don't know, target the trans community. it's a little weird. And it's like we've
Well, it targets
obviously
the left,
had,
I think.
Yeah, yeah. But it's like, you know, I'm not going to deny that there haven't been trans shooters in the past. Like, it's clear that that's happened. But it's like people are saying that it's now the majority now when that's just not the case.
No. And I would say, like, again, this is why, you know, treating things appropriately, you know, if someone has a mental illness that has some sort of emotional or psychological instability, you know, you have to address it as it is, and you can't sit there and conceal it and say, no, it's totally natural, no, it's totally fine. It's like, yeah, they come by it naturally, but it still has to be treated as what it is, and that it can cause instability and cause a person to, you know, act out because they're suffering. And that's true for people who may disagree with the idea that a person can be trans or whatever. You still have to, like, you still have to understand that they need some kind of care.
Yeah.
They need some kind of like, they need to be treated as a human being. Simple as that.
Yeah, and if the cure for gender dysphoria isn't transitioning, like, what, you're just gonna let them just suffer? Like what, you know, like, they would rather these people, like, kill themselves off instead of actually giving us a proper solution that they say that they would offer. It seems like.
Yeah. I think a lot of people just, because they don't have the answers, they don't even try to come up with the answers.
Yeah. Which is
or
shitty.
try to hold out until we can, you know. Well, and I want to give a piece of advice, and I think I've mentioned this before on this channel, but I do want to mention it once again, real loud, because of the number.
We're coming downstairs.
Okay.
Just because of the number of, like, assassination attempts and stuff like that, and outbursts of violence. I want to say, if you're right wing, left wing, it doesn't matter. Don't go around trying to execute your enemies because they disagree with you politically. I know you think that people like Trump or whatever are committing great violence and stuff like that. I get it. I get where you're coming from. But that has to be something that the people decide is the case. The people.
Yeah.
And you're not going to convince people to your side by shooting the person that you disagree with. That's not how it works.
Yeah.
You're going to make a martyr out of that person, and you're going to strengthen the opposition, and no one will want to side with you. Not even the people who normally would agree with you. So don't resort to violence. Simple as that. Don't martyr people. God damn. Like, I thought that was a pretty well-established and understood concept by this point. There's so much media and literature and stuff and historical examples of it happening that you would think that people would figure it out.
No, I think, well, it's just people just forget history, I think, is a big one.
Well, there's also a lot of people who are so stupid they think that they're different in some way.
Yeah.
But they're gonna somehow rise above. It's like, no. No. Like, look at any body cam footage or, like, interview footage of criminals, especially really young criminals who try to who do kill people and think that they're smarter than the cops and are gonna get away with it. It's like, they're really dumb. And it's not like, you know, it's not like they're fucking necessarily just totally stupid. It's that they're fucking young and naive and ignorant. They don't know how the world works.
I hear Coker. There we go.
It's still like the same mentality of, like, you're really good at strategy games, so you think you're an armchair general.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I ain't gonna go out here and say, oh, I could solve this issue. Just give me an army, I can do it. Like, no. That's some logistical shit. That's some fucking shit you gotta think. You gotta think more than just what your units you have. You gotta think about a bunch of shit. If you can play Hearts of Iron, though, that's a different story, though. But once you're doing that, then you're probably severely autistic.
It's funny because, so you guys know I don't know why this reminded me of it, but you know the YouTuber Jazza, right? He's like this art dude. So actually, I know that Dakota and I have actually watched a video with him where he...
Really?
Yeah, I think we watched it together. It was a video of this guy drawing creatures as they're described in books, like only by description.
Yep.
And he drew like
I know.
Cthulhu. Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
So that's Jazza. He's actually Shadiversity's brother, and there's a lot of drama with Shadiversity.
So the real dude, the real guy that's not a piece of shit like his brother.
Yeah, exactly. So Shadiversity is like, he's a piece of shit. He makes some good points at times with like a little bit with like gun control and stuff, but at the same time, like he fucking he tried to say that the Mario movie was like emasculating Mario, and also like he had a problem with Peach dressing up in the fucking in a suit, in like a pantsuit to drive a motorcycle, when she's had that motorcycle suit for like years, like over 10 years.
Yeah,
because it's in Mario Kart. Yeah.
Yeah, because it made more sense
but he
for
tried
her.
to say it was woke shit.
Yeah, because it was I think it was on the Wii that they first introduced motorcycles into the Mario Kart games. Mario Kart Wii, they did that, and with the motorcycles, they were like, okay, we need to change in outfits because the way you dress when you're driving a motorcycle is different than if you're driving a car. They're very different things.
You can't wear a dress and ride a motorcycle. I'm sorry.
No, you could theoretically. You should not ever try to do that. It's really dangerous.
Yeah, but
the phrase "no capes" comes into mind for that. For
exactly.
I'll kill you.
Okay.
But the thing is though, is like, so Jazza and Shadiversity had kind of a falling out, weirdly enough, over I don't even know what exactly it was. Okay. I didn't know. I thought it had to do with other stuff aside from AI, like his.
I think there's more
shit.
to it, but I think AI was one of the big ones.
Yeah, but AI is the big one, and I watched his 40-minute video where he like directly calls out his brother by like comparing an AI version of Princess Mononoke versus the actual Ghibli movie. Mm-hmm. And then he basically said, because Shad is like saying he's an actual artist now because of AI, he basically was like, saying you're an artist but using AI is similar to saying you're a soldier but you only play Call of Duty. It's the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like saying I know how to sword fight because I played Witcher 3.
Yeah, exactly. Or For Honor.
Yeah. Well, and I also that reminds me too of this thing I saw, these sword fighting experts. I mean, you can call anybody an expert these days. It doesn't really hold much weight.
But they're actually from like HEMA.
Yeah, I think they might have been. I think they might have been. But there was this video of these sword fighting experts, allegedly, who were reviewing the first big sword fight scene in The Witcher Season 1, Episode 1. Which is an iconic scene. It's a very, very good scene.
Oh, where he knocks the crossbow bolt out of the air.
Yeah, and they're talking about the realism of it and how you couldn't do this, you couldn't do that. The spinning doesn't make any sense. It's not how people fight and stuff like that. And I don't think anybody briefed these guys on who Geralt is and what he is, because he's not human. That's the most important thing. Because that's sort of like people who talk about lightsaber fights in the Star Wars franchise, and they're like, well, why are they spinning around? That's not realistic to sword fighting. And it's like, because they can use the Force to sense where a blade is coming from. They don't need to use their eyes. They actually rely less on their eyes than they do the Force if they're a good Jedi. Thought that was pretty well established in the franchise, but what the hell do I know, I guess.
Kid Fisto to save the galaxy.
Glove shitto.
New character idea for Red Dead. It's a bounty hunter named Gerald of Rhodes, the Butcher of Blackwater.
The Butcher of Limpany.
Yeah, there you go.
Although Butcher Blackwater has the alliteration, so I think that's probably the better one.
Well, because I was just thinking, because it's Butcher of Blaviken. So I was like Butcher of Blackwater, and then I was trying to think of like one that is like Rivia, but I think there's roads. Is Riverside a town?
No, I don't think so.
I don't know why I thought Riverside was a town. But yeah, Jazz is really cool. And it's funny because like his brother like guilt tripped him because he like didn't want to really, he decided that it would be best for him to like not associate with Shadiversity like in like a business sense, like not be on his YouTube and stuff anymore. Which is honestly for the better too, because like there are clips of videos of them interacting where like Shad's treating him like shit, and it's clear that it's like, I think Shad is the older brother, but because Jazz is more talented than him, he's like trying to bully him. It's really odd. Oh shit, sorry. Okay, we're good.
Yeah, and like, what's really funny to me is like Shadiversity also has this like he's supposed to be a, like, you know, effectively a commentator or whatever. He's trying to he's trying to do his voiceovers for his videos, and he has the worst fucking like cadence and like his vernacular style. Like he just, I don't think he writes a script for his videos, so he just constantly like has these sentence fillers where he's just like, okay, and you're just like, shut up. Fuck.
Well, also like, you know, he was like screaming about the Bondi Beach because he's Australian, I guess. And after the Bondi Beach thing happened, like he was screaming at the camera about how lawmakers are retards because now they're gonna like take away more guns and stuff. And it's like, yeah, you know, to be fair, that is understandable, but also like it just comes across super fucking unhinged. Like, why would you be given a gun? Like, you do not seem stable.
This is why I'm into Chinese military fucking bullshittery instead of European.
Are you European?
No.
He's gonna be pooping later.
Because it feels like if you're into either European or Japanese weapons in history, you end up on two different ends of extremes. And it just like builds up to even more extremes. Like, I was a big fan of Shadowversity back in the day until I eventually, like, the whole AI shit was like basically like the last straw of like, yeah, I ain't supporting this guy anymore.
Yeah, because I watched Crispy Tavern's video on it, the couple of videos that he had on Shad, and it's like he also like tried to start drama and like take a, so I think I've talked a little bit about Sellsword Arts before because there was the min-max drama that had them in it. But that's been settled now, I think, luckily. And it turns out Sellsword Arts overall are actually like pretty decent people. It seems like at worst they just bit off a little bit more than they could chew. But like the main guy who runs Sellsword Arts, he's like a big Hema dude, and he's like, you know, very well fit. He knows his stuff. He wins medals at competitions and things like that. Like, he is very well knowledgeable about like medieval combat, basically. And Shad was basically like upset and pissed off that he basically was like, yeah, some of the stuff that you see in you know, video games and things like that, they're not realistic. And he was trying to make it more realistic and stuff. And then Shad took shit out of context to be like, well, yeah, but they used these types of foil swords and those aren't realistic. And cut out the clip of him saying, yeah, so we're using these swords right now because it would be completely irresponsible and dangerous to use actual steel swords in a fight right now.
Mm-hmm.
And shit like that. Like, they had reasons why they weren't doing it. And then he also, being like, oh, well, I'm realistic too. And then has a video about how twin blades are actually really cool to use and very much not cumbersome. And he like shows himself, quote unquote, beating his opponent, and it's like embarrassing. It's so awkward.
I think I've seen that too. That clip.
Yep. Mm-hmm. It's just
also,
so
he wrote
odd.
a book.
Really?
Yeah, apparently the book is really bad. Got really bad, like self-insert main character type shit.
Oh, so like, what if magic was real?
I don't know if he's on Cressman's level of
yeah, John
prestige,
Cressman.
But
Watch John Cressman's actually his pen name.
that'd be great.
Okay, I'm gonna get the door.
Server.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just so goofy. Also, the fact that he made like Gooner art of his like OCs and also like Gooner art of his wife too.
Yeah.
It's very funny to me.
Yeah, he's got to get on Major Kills level and start making Gooner art of 40k.
Yeah, there we go. AI Gooner art of the God Emperor.
AI Gooner art of Gilliam and that elf biggie he be fucking.
With a subway sandwich footlong fucking sized dick.
Oh God.
Nah, we're classy in this chat. It's the size of a Quizno sub.
Oh no, an extra 2 inches.
I can't believe footlongs are no longer even $5. Like, what does this country come to?
We used to be a proper country.
Yeah.
Yeah, now we're a bunch of fucking idiots.
Who have psyops about trans shooters, I guess.
Classic Kaiju says hello Dakota and Watch Mojo.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com.
We're gonna look at
That's
the
so
top
funny.
10 Gooners on Twitch.
We're gonna look at the top 10 chuds of YouTube to this day. Number 10. Sorry, they're all Shadiversity. Sorry. Bye. It's so funny. I had never done the Watch Mojo like impression until yesterday.
And now it sounds like you've mastered it.
Not really, but it is just funny because like it reminds me of that video of it's the stars from Spider-Man, and it's Zendaya.
Classic Kaiju says you have
Tom.
mastered it, so.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. But it's an interview with Zendaya, Tom Holland, and the CEO of Sex. And they're like talking with this woman, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I love Watch Mojo," and the woman's like, "What?" And he's like, "Yeah, Watch Mojo. You watch it?" And it's like, "That's me." And they're like, "Whoa, no way, no! Can you do the thing for us?" And then she's like pauses, and she's like, "Welcome to WatchMojo.com," and they all freak out. It's so cute. Well, it's mostly Tom Holland and the CEO of Sex freaking out, and then Zendaya's kind of looking around like, what is happening?
Like, see, we've got so the actual like crew we've got here is Christopher Walken, the Watch Mojo girl, and then Macho Man Randy Savage.
True.
Welcome to Watch Mojo. Here are the top 10 videos of how much Hulk Hogan is a real big punk.
I can't.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com. Today we're going to talk about the top 10 llamas. Number 10, this llama. Number 9, that llama.
Ugh, goofy.
And number 1, the llama on my shirt.
This llama. Smash that like button.
I don't think Watch Mojo says smash that like button. I think they were around
No, they
before
just say
then. I
they
would
just
assume.
say they just say something like subscribe to Watch Mojo for more great top 10 lists. And you're like, what do you mean
Top
more?
10s anymore. It's like top 17. It's so weird.
Yeah, because they like to go
what does
7
this
steps
country
beyond.
come to? This is what the far left does.
These liberals.
Wow. Oh. Amazing.
The liberals stole my job.
They took my job and
And now-
also my biz.
And now nobody is gonna crush country bear hole.
Oh no! Country bear hole has been crushed.
I love that
Oh.
when I pulled out that voice for the other day in Red Dead, somebody specifically immediately went to the Kevin Pollak stand-up bit that he did about Christopher Walken. Because if you don't know, Christopher Walken is one of the finest. Kevin Pollak is one of the finest Christopher Walken impersonators there ever was. He's very good at it. It's like him and like Kevin Spacey's really good too. But yeah, because he did the whole bit the bit where he's like he goes out to his car and he surprises he like jump scares Christopher Walken by using his remote start on his car. So it starts up like right when he's in the passing by the front of the grill basically, and then Christopher Walken just jumps like chase me. It's like so fucking crazy as shit, dude.
Oh, we're back.
Okay.
Yeah, no, okay. I was wondering what that was from because like it was clearly like a reference to something. So It also makes me happy that people actually like recognize the voice too, because I mean, you never know.
Yeah,
Like I
well,
feel like Christopher Walken is a very recognizable voice, but also like
with
I don't know,
young
there's
like
just a lot of like, yeah, a lot of young Zaza smoking folk. I don't know. On
odd job
bussing.
busting for real.
They don't know the real sacred texts.
They don't know the
Christopher
weapon of
Walken.
choice.
Exactly.
You could go with this, or you could go with that. You could go with this, or you could go with that. You can go with us,
Go with this.
All right, I think I'm gonna end stream here. I'm kind of burning up out in here today, and it's been kind of stupid. I kind of
Yeah,
sound like
that's fair.
Robert Downey Jr. Yeah, I could probably hear that. I'm definitely as sarcastic as he is. I need to work on my impressions though, because I used to do a lot more. Have a good night, Classic Kaiju. We will be back tomorrow with another raid on the DOJ. We'll do Divinity tomorrow.
Yeah.
Come rain or shine. And we'll see you all then. Bye, everybody.